test case. Michael Jones is the Conservative leader of Cheshire East Council. I asked him why the council is losing so many appeals.
It is perverse and absurd to me that we are losing so many, but the only reason why is because I believe the inspector listened to developers and not to planning officers. And this particular one today, there's been a week of them, but this one today is very serious because I think they've got it very wrong, but we have to look at it. I've already asked for 2 legal opinions from top barristers whether we can challenge it, because I think it's that serious. I'm already looking at whether we can challenge Dunstable Road as well and see other things, but this one on Moorfield I think is a particularly unpleasant decision. It challenges a lot of the policies that protect our villages, the gaps between them, and it is perverse. I have to say there's also been a meeting in Cheshire East today with all our planner team leaders and other people, and we will be now looking to move forward very aggressively furthermore with what we're doing to get our numbers in. The people are bored of all this. They just need to know when we're going to have a level playing field.
The people are probably a bit fed up that you're spending hundreds of thousands of pounds seemingly on fighting a losing battle.
I can tell you that if you're sitting in Sandbach, if you're sitting in Congleton, Nantwich, if you're sitting in certain parts of Crewe, I don't think they're asking that question. I don't think that question comes at all. I think the fact is saying, can you do more?
Well,
and we're now looking to do more.
But if you're losing all of these appeals, clearly you are failing. You are losing that battle.
Our job is to defend the people. Our job is to be out there fighting for them. And I will continue to fight appeals on sites that I believe my planners tell me are unsustainable, unacceptable to the people, and not right. And inspectors can say what they like. This is our county, Cheshire East. It's special, it's beautiful, and if I have to spend every penny that I've got available to do it, I believe the people of Cheshire East back me.
Will you admit that you simply haven't got enough planning staff to deal with applications and defend these appeals, as is being suggested by some local councillors?
Local councils want to knock Cheshire East, as they always do, because it's in their political interest. Remember one very clear point. The Labour government put us in this position. Not me, not the current government. LGR did that. Labour politics to split Cheshire up without a moratorium. You've got inspectors not taking 2 other moratoriums forced upon us by the Labour government. This is not a case of politics. We should go beyond that. We should put people first.
These decisions are being made by the government of the day, and that is a coalition made up of Conservative and Lib Dem.
Yes, but if the fact is you haven't got a basis which is put in, if your platform of stand is delivered by the former government's liberal policies to do that, this is where you get difficulties. But all I can say is that we will review the numbers, we will talk to our lawyers. I've read the appeal, I've read the notice. I find some things that already I'm very unhappy with. I find it slightly contradictory. As you all know, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm happy to talk to the best lawyers, and we've got the best lawyers now working on this. But, you know, I've come on here today because I stand up and say I will lead the authority through this difficult time. It is challenging. It is not nice. I'm angry. But the fact is, I'm also calm to say we're going to win through. And the local plan is on full steam to go ahead. And the 5 is applied. Well, I'll recalculate the numbers on what they're saying and see where the logic is and see what we come up with. But I can say very clear to you that I followed DCLG for the last 2 years very closely on minister's advice, and I've still yet to see any inspector prove to me what we've done is wrong.
Just finally, planning inspectors today say you're not being realistic about how many houses in your plan can actually be built over the next 5 years. Your figure is over 1,000 higher than theirs, so who's right?
If you want my honest opinion, it's time inspectors stop listening only to developers and start listening to people that care. Because I see appeals and I listen to them, and I get feedback, because I don't go personally, because you know what, it's not about me. It's about people going to talk about their villages, their towns, their areas, speaking from the heart, and inspectors appear to just ignore it.
The Conservative leader of Cheshire East Council, Michael Jones, there, very angry that they've lost another appeal, and it's costing hundreds of thousands of pounds. Your thoughts, if you're a taxpayer there, are you happy for the council to carry on spending this kind of money buying in what Michael Jones describes as some of the best lawyers? Or is it just the lawyers that are making money out of this and no one else? By all means, get in touch, 01782 208 008. They've lost another appeal, and of course, might argue it's not going to be the last. Anyway, you can have your say. 81333 is the text number. Start your message.